What is going on, guys? It is your boy, the Pat Goat Gaming, coming at you again with another video. And today we have a Shanks deck profile. And honestly, I don't even know what to say. I was running people over. As you'll see in today's games, it wasn't even close, man. Like, the rush, people just could not handle it. And what we're doing is really just playing the Straw Hat package with the old rush characters and adding the Dragon, adding the Ben Beckman, and and the new Sanji as well. But really, we're just rushing them down, getting value off of the Sanjis, and they're not able to keep up. Shanks does a really good job protecting your rushers. People have to swing 6s into your Zoros, they have to swing 7s into your Luffys, and it's insane. Like, they have to invest Dawn that they don't want to invest into the rush characters, and if they don't, I just keep rushing them down over and over again. So I hope you enjoy the videos today, guys. Playing red is, my brain just turned off, and I just played characters, clicked attack, and I won games. So if you want to do that, I really think this deck is super strong. I think my record in playtesting was 7-1. I lost once to a Bonnie, and he just had the nuts. But other than that, I destroyed the Blackbeards. I played mirrors against Zoro and Shanks, and against Red Purple Luffy, and all of the matchups felt easy. So give this deck a try. Let me know what you think. We're on the quest to 100 subs. We're almost there, guys. 4 subs away. So if you enjoy this video, make sure to drop a sub, drop a like, and let's get right into the video. Okay, guys, so getting right into game number 1, we're going against Blackbeard. We choose to go first. The curve going first with this deck is freaking nasty, man. You want to go first all the time, 100% of the time. So we swing 5, he takes it. It looks like we're either going to play the Zoro or play the Sanji here. We decide to play the Sanji and establish that body early in case he wants to remove it. We get the card off of it. So really good start for us. We have nice follow-ups with the Zoro and the Luffy for our next couple of turns. And we should be looking really good here. He plays the Laboon, so we know that whatever we play next is probably going to get removed. We're able to use Shanks' ability, not have to sacrifice a card. And looking really nice. He already black holes us, probably a really bad decision. I don't know if any significant on-play effects that red has for the 5 Dawn turn. But we swing here with the Sanji, we swing 6 with the leader. And then we're going to go ahead and play the Zoro and swing another 6. So he's countering out. He's really low on cards in hand. We have him down to 3 life, and we almost have the same amount of cards in hand. Here he does have the Laboon available, so he's going to be able to easily remove either our Zoro or our Sanji. Here attacks Sanji with leader. We take it, and we get the card off of the Sanji, draw Beckman, and then he removes our Zoro with 2 drop the rest and KOs a character. All right turn for him, but we're going to be able to punch right back. We're going to go ahead and swing at the removal character and then drop the Beckman, remove the Laboon, and we're looking really good here. He's at 3 life. We're still at 5, really healthy. We have nice follow-up rushes with the Luffy coming up, and we've established the Beckman on board. And Blackbeard can't remove things very easily, so the Beckman's definitely going to stick here. Blackbeard can remove things, but he has to set up pretty hard. So he does black hole us, he plays the Kuzan, and he has the Burgess and Trash. So on our 9 Dawn turn here, we're going to swing for 7. Either gives us 2 cards here, or he goes down to 2, and that's what he does. Then we're going to swing another 7. Again, 2 cards, or go down to 1, and then we're going to play the Luffy, attack for 8, and see if he gives us 2 or 3 cards. Let's see. I don't know if he just didn't have any counter in hand, if he didn't want to counter. But he's going to have to here, or go down to 0. We have Jambé in hand for any future Straw Hats that come down. We have the Luffy ability. And then he just plays the Teach. I don't know if he forgot that Luffy can just go through blockers. And he doesn't choose the Luffy to negate attack. So I don't know if this guy knew what he was doing. But either way, not even close. Like, even if he did target the Luffy there, we were going to be just fine. We have the Nami search. We have the body search. And we can Straw Hat, find something with Rush, and then give it Jambé, and we win. So either way here, even if he played correctly, I think we were in a really good spot. Still at 4 life, a ton of cards in hand, and just, yeah, not even, he's contemplating his life right now, I think, just trying to figure out what just happened. And it's been like 2 minutes. Like, this video is really quick because these games went so fast. And then he swings with leader here. I think we just counter out just for fun because he didn't do our Luffy, so now we just attach 10 Dawn to Luffy, swing in for game. And yeah, Luffy against this deck is super strong because Blackbeard just can't control it. The 10 drop doesn't work, and Blackbeard's ability doesn't work, so really strong into the Blackbeard matchup, and we end up getting the win. So next we have another Blackbeard matchup. I was feasting on Blackbeards, boys. It was a fun time. Just, you don't really have to worry about your on-play effects. The only thing it really hits is the Beckman, or you lose most of the value. Your Dragon, yes, but you still get to rush with it. So here we swing for 7. We play Saboti. Looks like we just find the 2k. We were looking for a Zoro there, or another rush character preferably, but we still have the Luffy good for next turn. So we're looking pretty strong here. He's at 4 life. Here we can just use leader ability, give him minus 1,000, not have to give him any cards. He uses stage ability and plays the Burgess. So he does get the Burgess out pretty early, which is pretty good for him. But here we're just going to swing for 5, play the Luffy, swing for 6, and just keep that pressure on him, boys. I think people kind of forgot how to play Rush. I don't think it's a very popular strategy anymore, but people don't seem to know how to play against it. Like I said, just running people over. If you try this deck, I'm sure you'll experience the same thing. It didn't feel fair. I was just rushing them down. They couldn't do anything about it. So here he has the Burgess on board. He's thinking about what to do on his 6 Dawn turn. Right now I'm thinking maybe we can Beckman the Burgess if he doesn't black hole us. He seems to be playing his black holes a little bit more conservative. So we'll see if he decides to black hole or not. So here he's thinking again. He ends up swinging for 6 at leader. I believe we take that, looking for more options, more rushes. And here he's gonna minus 2 cost our Luffy with the 1-drop 2k. And then look to KO it with, I think he finger gunned. Yeah, he finger gunned the Luffy and takes it down. He doesn't attack with the Burgess, which I think is a big mistake. Like, I'm not, even if he attacks, I'm not going to swing an 8k attack at the Burgess. I just think that was a bad play by him. You have to put a little bit of pressure on Shanks, or we're just going to wear you down over time. Here, I think that I can Burgess, Beckman the Burgess, but he's at 8k attack. And either way, that was my best play that turn. I couldn't really do much else, so establishing the 7k on board is still fine. Not the best play out of me, but I mean, it's all right. Well, it doesn't really matter in the end. Either way, he swings for 8. We go ahead and take it, and now he does start attack with the Burgess, which I believe is the right play. Here we decide to counter out, just trying to stay a little bit healthy. We have a lot of cards in hand, and then we just use the 0-cost event, discard one of the Beckmans, because we know they're not going to be very useful going forward. And we stay nice and healthy at 3 life. Here he plays the blocker, uses black hole. And on our 9 Dawn turn, I think here we just swing 7s. And then play the dragon. And just keep the pressure on him, guys. He cannot handle it. I promise you, the Blackbeards will crumble before your eyes. In the eyes of all this rush. They don't know how to handle it. They don't have enough time to set up their Burgesses. They don't have enough time to play their blockers. And here he does his best. Like, he tries clearing our board. We're going to go ahead and save the Beckman. He's at 2 life. We have 2 Rush Luffys in hand, and we're looking really strong. We go ahead and go down to 2 life ourselves, because we know that as long as we have the right pieces, we can get there before he can. So here, we're going to go ahead and swing 7. See if he blocks, either force the block out of him, or he thinks he shouldn't block there. And then we play the Rush Luffy, and we're just going to go for 9k attack, and he doesn't have it. We play the Nami, we get a Rad Beam, and we're just going to protect our board here. We don't attack with leader because he just blocked it with the Teach. So maybe we should have attacked, it wouldn't have hurt. But either way, we have the Rad Beam in hand, we have the 0-cost event, and we have 2 2Ks. We're going to be able to protect our board really well here. He does have another Teach, and once again, he doesn't pick the Luffy to not attack. I don't know why. People are forgetting that he can just go through blockers, but either way, we win again. Like, he has 6 cards in hand. We're just going to put everything on Luffy, or he can attack with Blackbeard if he wants, but either way, we had another Luffy in hand, and we just top decked another Luffy. So good game there against the Blackbeard. Just running them over, guys, just completely running them over. Here we're going up against a red-purple Luffy. So I haven't played this matchup, so I'm excited to see how it goes with Shanks being able to minus 1k the Luffy leader. So we go first again. Going first is insane in this deck, bro. It is insane. We decide not to play the Zoro there, swing for 7, and then grab the Luffy with the Saboti search. Here we go ahead and use leader ability, minus 1k on the Nami in case he wants to go big and swing there. And here on our 5 Dawn turn, we're going to go ahead and attach 1 to our leader, swing for 6, play the Zoro, swing for another 6. and just keep getting those cards out of his hand. This leader only has 3 life, so poking at him is so effective, which is what I was trying to do this entire game. He does have the Bond Clay up, and he's going to be able to get a good attack into our Zoro, but with leader ability, we just minus 1,000 and make him attack it with leader. We go ahead and save it with the Brook with the 2k counter, and then he plays down the Sanji. So once again, just poking, and getting him to either give us cards or take life with 6k attacks. 6k, and then we play the Luffy, and we go ahead and swing at the Bond Clay. He blocks with the Sanji and doesn't counter out. So it looks like he has very few counter left in hand. So we're in a very good spot. Here he swings 6k at our Zoro. We go ahead and counter out of it. He plays the Dragon, uses Dragon ability, gives 2 Dawn to the leader, then swings 10k at our Luffy. We go ahead and sacrifice it. Then once again, he swings 8 at our Zoro. And it looks like we're going to save it. We're thinking about it. And in the end, we do decide to save it because we know that we can just put on so much pressure. We have the Dragon in hand, we have the Shanks in hand, we have the Luffy in hand, we have the Zoro in hand. We have so much rush that he's just not going to be able to do anything about it. So we swing 7, he go ahead and Gum Giants, minus 2 Dawn, draw 3 cards. That card's insane, but either way, no Dawn left. We can swing another 9k here and then swing 6 with our leader. We go ahead and target the Bond Clay here just so he doesn't get a huge attack off the Dragon power level. Then he plays the Shanks. He has no blockers. He has no Dawn up, and we get another win, boys. We can just put 10 on our leader, and we're still at 3 life. We were at 4 life before that last turn, and not even close, boys. Not even freaking close. All right, time for the post game. So you made it to the end of another one of my videos, eh? I'm guessing you liked what you saw. In all seriousness, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I think this deck is freaking nasty. I had not played Red in so long, and I'd never played Shanks before, and I picked it up, and it was the easiest deck I have played since coming back to the game, and I urge you to give it a try. So leave a like, drop a sub, and I hope you have a good night. See ya.